is one that constantly makes room for God, even if you have to give up other things. That's why you can't separate sacrifice and worship. The question God seems to be asking all the time is, am I enough for you? Or you think you need other things? When we locate him as the first and the source, he becomes enough. Do you know that Adam didn't need anything in the Garden of Eden? Even the gold that was in the garden was for decoration. Adam didn't need gold to survive. And the work he was doing was not farming, it was horticulture. Dressing the garden, it was for pleasure, not for survival. God was enough for him. Everything was supplied as Adam plugged into God. There's a kind of lifestyle that God takes over your life because you put him first. That is what we must labor to enter. Where he takes over your life, everything about you, he takes personal interest. Because he's first in your life. Yes. Like I said, we were not created for struggle. Struggle came when man sinned. You know, sometimes we go to God with our needs, not knowing that he is what we need. We go to him with our needs, but he is what we need. Luke 10 verse 41-42. Martha, Martha, you are worried and troubled about many things, but one thing is needful. 42. One thing is needful, and Mary has chosen that good part. So Philippians 4:19 says, my God shall supply your need, not needs. All your need is just one, no needs. So sometimes we focus on needs and then we find ourselves struggling. You see, that's why I keep saying that. You see, when you get money and you don't pay tithe, you are doing yourself. You know what you are trying to say? I can make it on my own. You struggle and struggle. But when you give God the first place, he becomes interested in your finances, in your life. He said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The summary of this point is that the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. One Sunday school boy said, the Lord is my shepherd, and he is all I want. That looked like a mistake, but that's the real meaning of the scripture. The Lord is my shepherd, he's all I want. Because he's enough. He is called El Shaddai, the many-breasted one. The God with many breasts. To breastfeed everybody. Sometimes we don't understand him. When he comes to us and he tells us, do this, do that, do that, he's trying to bring us into alignment with his nature. Because there's a place you get to where you come into alignment with God. Abraham got to a place where he called the place Jireh, Jehovah Jireh. Jehovah Jireh is the name of a place. It's Abraham who named the place Jehovah Jireh. It's a place where obedience, provision goes to wait for obedience. That ram that was tied to that was caught in the thicket, that ram was there. Abraham didn't see that ram. He passed by that ram. So he went to a place where he laid Isaac on the altar and drew the knife to kill Isaac. And God said, no, look behind you. So the ram was there. Provision was already there. God was waiting for Abraham's obedience. Let me tell you something. People that must help you on your path of destiny, they have been arranged already. all the resources you will need to execute God's agenda for your life, they are already there. God will not scratch his head to say, my son has started ministry, he needs it. No, no, no. That's why if he's the one who told you to do it, it means that every other thing has been arranged. Destiny helpers, resources. Do you know even I told you that I said that even Peter, a miracle that Peter should do for the church to be established was reserved for Peter. Jesus was passing through the gate. He never healed the crippled man, even though he had been dead for years. Because that miracle was Peter's miracle. I believe so much in that God has reserved things. He's just waiting for us to come into alignment. He said, when you go to the city, you will see where two giants meet. You will see a colt tied to a tree on whom no man has sat. A colt that no man, a donkey that no man has ever sat on. He said, loose him and bring him to me. No man. Which means that even the one who bought the donkey with his money, he was buying the donkey, reserving it for Jesus. He didn't even test it. Like, let me sit on it and he said, no man had sat on the donkey. That's why Jesus Christ was walking in prepared places. We have to labor to come into alignment. If there's anything we should be concerned about, it's to be concerned about how we are rightly aligned with God. That determines everything.